everybody here. All right, so please like and share this post while we are seeing more people come in. All right, so how many of you are super bored at home right now and can't wait to go hiking with friends? All right, please type me if in the comment if you are here already. All right, so that I know that I'm not as bored. I'm not the only person who are bored, and I'm not alone in this. Okay, so yeah, I just want to share that, like, for those who came in early, thank you so much. Well, we are actually today gonna have got a very exciting content with our guest speaker, Simon, to talk about hiking today. Okay, so for those who come in, thank you, Wan Ching, Jian Yuan. Hi. Thank you so much for coming early. Please help me to like and share this post so that more people, right, can actually benefit from the content today. All right, so this is gonna be very exciting because all of us are stuck at home and we can't wait to go hiking, right? I believe most of you are here, want to find out more, okay? Please help to like and share the post, okay? All right, so my name is Evelyn. I'm the founder from Ministry of Adventure. So thank you for our sponsor to Manikai Gate, One Good Trade Cafe, and also Adventure Village for sponsoring us to have this Facebook Live event today to share with everybody. Okay, so just in case you are wondering what is this about, this is our Sports Night series that we specially created for this COVID-19 to get everybody excited about and also updated about what's happening in the sports industry. So because at a time like this, right, we need to find our Avengers, right? There's no longer just one Superman or one Iron Man. Yeah, we need to, like, find our Avengers in the sports industry, come together and work together so that we can work to add more values to the viewers and also for the sports lover like you in time of crisis like this. Okay, so that's why we are doing this together. And if you have any questions, right, please feel free to ask as well to this our sports experts, so that you can get we can also help to get you ready when this COVID-19 is over. We can go and do the sports that we love. All right. So if you have any topics and any sports industries that you would like us to share and you want us to feature, please help me comment at the comment chat box there, and to share about what topic you want to hear, what sports industry you want to bring in, so that we can bring the sports expert to add values to you. Okay. All right. So just to share with you more about Ministry of Adventure. So for some of you here who joined in, maybe some of you I'm not sure about what's Ministry of Adventure doing right now also, and don't know who we are also, right? So we are a sports media company that produce inspiring sports content, info, and bring special perks to our members and viewers, especially during this COVID-19, which we usually have our special COVID-19 care package for you. And I would love to share more how you can get more of this at the end of the event today. Okay, so just a disclaimer here, Ministry of Adventure is not a travel agency, so we are not going to like sell any adventure trips. Yeah, we're not going to organize any adventure trips. We will just like to share with you what the updates from in the industry, so that you can also come and ask us and what kind of training. We also have some training workout sessions coming up soon. They will launching soon on Zoom. And yeah, so you can follow us and find out more about us as well. And this is later on we will share you the slides. Okay, to find out more Ministry of Adventure, you can like our page. Okay, and follow us. Okay, remember, right, when you follow us, right, remember to click on the arrow that's a button there. There is this see first, and you can instantly get the information, the first hand information for us. Why? Because Facebook right now is very crowded. Okay, so this is something we don't want you to miss this. All right, so we are not just sharing with you hiking content. We have kayaking, diving, other swimming industries, and also rock climbing, which we just did last week. Okay, if you are here with me in last session, thank you that you was watching, still following us. I would love to give you a big thank you. Okay, so for those who just come in, welcome to join us. Hi, Samuel. Hi, Ibrahim. Thank you for your support. Yes, Ibrahim is actually my diving partners, and we actually, and also right now he's exploring hiking as well. Yeah, I'm very glad to see him here. Samuel also are my kayaking partners. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm glad to have this platform. And also, I'm very, very looking forward this Friday session because I get to catch up with all of you. I get to see you all. Oh my God, so bored at home, right? Okay, so for those for who like and share this, then stay to the end of the session. We will give you a special gift, okay? And our hiking cheat sheet that we share with you. What are the hiking tips, right? That you need to prepare before your next hike, especially after COVID-19, right? What you need to take note of. And also, Adventure Village, Simon, which is my good friend, right, from Adventure Village, right, they have a lot of exciting hiking trips is coming soon. And you definitely want to check it out after COVID-19. Okay, so I want to share a bit more about Simon. Simon is actually a good friend of mine. He is actually someone that I always look up to. Why? Because as a hiker myself, I used to organize hiking activities, and every week doing hiking activities is very tiring. And he always has the energy and the passion, right, to do it like regularly with his team, which I totally look up to and inspired by him as well. And I guess most of the hiking organizer, if you yourself organize hiking events before, you should know that it's not easy to do the prep work also, right? The training and things like that. And Simon actually did it and from the start of for more than 10 years in the industry. So Simon is not just like a hiking organizer. He right now is the founder of Adventure Village and Trek for Hope, and also the winning bloggers for the Travel Path. All right, he has been in this hiking industry for many years and have led more than 100 hiking trips. And right now he has a community, right, about 7,000 people. Okay, so how he leads this 7,000 people is really amazing and incredible. Okay, so if you're excited, right, for me to welcome Simon, right, to share about his story and share about his tip, help me click on the comment Simon, okay? All right, so that we know that Simon know that we are excited to see him, then he will come out, okay? All right, so comment Simon, okay, so that we can bring him out, all right? Because if today we very very none got the time to get him come here to share the hiking tips because usually he's very busy. He has a big team and he just plan for hiking trips. Usually he also go out overseas to hike. All right, so we're very grateful that we have his time. Okay, so please press Simon so that you can bring it out. Okay, so I can see that like more and more already people coming in. Okay, so let's welcome, without further ado, let's welcome Simon.
Hello, Simon, Evelyn. It's a great honor to be here. Thanks for having me here. Yeah, it's nice to be here with you.
Thank you. Yeah. I was sharing that, right? Simon is really incredible. You see, such his age, sorry I have to say, he's much older than me, but his energy, never lose me one. So high
I don't think we discussed about the age part before.
Yeah, you're such an inspiration. Okay, Simon, do you remember how we met?
I think, if I'm not wrong, that was way back in 2016, right? 2015 or 2016, we had a session. At that time, the industry was going through some changes, right? STB was asking us to set up our companies, and we had a chat. Yishun.
Yeah. Correct. So I want to also say that, right? Simon actually, right, is have a very big generous heart because that period of time, right, I went through a very downhill kind of stage of my life, right, and because of this STB thing, and Simon actually reached out and out of nowhere, like he asked me like how about we can come up with something together. So I was like, wow, it's like you're at the dark tunnel, right? There's very dark end tunnel, right? And then you saw this light came out exactly like COVID-19 now, right? We just saw light. Yeah, who came to our life and then like asked me about how about we do something together. Yeah, so that's how we met, right?
Evelyn, I think the Adventure Village and MOA, we came out around the same time, 2015, 2016, right? I think during that same time, the MOA is always one of the group I always look out for. I join your meetup group. I join you on your Facebook to check out your activities. I was telling my guys, hey, keep a lookout at this girl, Evelyn Chew, and look at her team. Wow, very impressive. I always remember the videos, the high quality videos that you guys have been producing. One that always stick on my mind is the one that you did at Bukit Sinaning, and the other one is at Philippa
Wow.
Waterfall. Right? I say, wow, which team will just go to some Malaysian mountain and produce such high quality videos? So MOA is really one of the group that I always look up to, and Evelyn Chew is the name also as well.
Thank you so much, Simon. Oh my God, I'm so touched. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, really, really blessed. Thank you so much. I just want to share that, right? Simon actually is my idol. You know why or not? Other than he just gave me, I mean, like he just gave me like a helping hand during like that period of time. I was so down, and he actually, right? I'm not sure whether you remember that time during Adventure Film. There's Benif Adventure Film. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
not sure. Okay, this is like a world tour kind of film, right? Film tour, film tour. Sorry, my English a bit funny today. Yeah, and that time, right, we need to buy a ticket to go and watch the adventure movie. And that time I wasn't have enough ticket for my members. And Simon, right, and his team, right, was so generous. They just tell me that if we have extra, why not you have this? I still remember that moment. I'm not sure whether you remember or not, Simon.
Yes. Of course, I remember. That was one of the film festival, and it was held at the French school or something like this. That was like 3 years ago, right? Yeah,
Correct. But that moment, right, really let me remember for my life. And I was been telling my team,
okay.
right, wow, this. A lot of people say that like we are competitor, like but I don't see that. Now, for me, it's that I feel that this industry is like so small, and also if you have like people like in another industry, that we can help each other out, set example around each other, and also our target group are different also. Yeah, that's why we have different unique selling point as well, and we can't hide all the whole world mountain at one time also, right? So this is something that I really I also very respect to Adventure Village, and also I've been telling my members also. Adventure Village, if I say I can't organize the trips last time, I would say go look out for Adventure Village. They have really exciting trip as well. And this Simon, right, is a giver. It's really a giver. He will take care of you. Yeah, I
I
still
think we
remember I
have.
say that.
Yeah, I think we have a great team that is going around. We have formed over the years. Okay, there are 13 of us. We call ourselves event hosts. Okay, these are members who have the passion, and they really come in with a passion to really to share and to share their experiences on their hikings. You see, we don't put advertisements. We don't put a recruitment out there. Who wants to become event host? Come and join us. Okay, but in fact, we pick from our existing participants, those who show the potential, those who have the passion for it. We see it during our trip, those who are people who are willing to help out. So hey, come. You want to talk more about being an EH with us? Come and join us. So that's how we grew our team. Instead of relying on newspaper advertisements and things like this.
Yeah, correct. So definitely, right. For these people who came in to volunteer, definitely they'll have a good, very good heart, and also can connect to what we are doing, also, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, how about this, Simon? Today actually a lot of people are very interested about your story, because you're not just like the founder of Adventure Village. You are also the Track for Hope founder, and also award-winning bloggers. Okay, so maybe can you share about your story, and let people know more about you, and also what's the motivation behind you doing this?
Well, my motivation and my story. Okay, this is a story to be told during campfire, to be very honest. Inside a tour bus. Okay, I never thought that I will be sharing my story over Facebook Live, sharing over the internet and things like this. Usually during campfire, we got nothing to do. Okay. So this is my story that I'll share all about it. Okay. In fact, I was never really an adventurous person from young, okay, to be very frank. When I was in my secondary school and my poly days, okay, I would join the drama, music club, I joined literature club, okay, and I didn't have my first climb, okay, until 2013. Okay, that was when I saw an newspaper article about a mountain in Bali. I bought an air ticket. Bought two air tickets, one for me and one for my son. And I told my wife we are just going to Bali. I didn't tell her that we are going to climb a mountain. Okay, and from there I got my first sunrise experience on the mountain. We looked at a sea of clouds. It was so beautiful. Okay, a lot of hikers thought that I would have started very young. In fact, most of my participants started younger than me. Okay, to climb mountains. I listened to their stories that they've been climbing Mount Tahan, Malaysia mountains. Hi, okay. I think there was a loss in connection. Uh, I'm back again. My name is Simon. I was just sharing with Evelyn just now, okay, about how I got started. So, yeah, my first mountain was in Mount Batu, actually, in Bali. That was not so long ago. That was way back in 2013. So, after that, I fell in love with the mountains. I enjoyed the sunrise view, okay, and I started a blog then to chronicle my love affair with the mountains, every mountain that I climbed. And I went to the Philippines with my son the next year, and that's where we started the Trek for Hope. I have a very special love for the country of Philippines, and that was when Trek for Hope was started. And yeah, that was when Trek for Hope was started. And in 2016, we formed the company Adventures Unlimited. Hi, Evelyn, you're back.
Nice. Hi, I was actually at backstage. Can hear what you're sharing. Your stardom is too star power too strong already. I think that's why the internet my internet got
I don't
injured
know
more.
what is happening.
Our
Yeah.
energy too high already maybe. Okay. So yeah, you were sharing about like how you started with your adventure village, Trek for Hope, and also Travel Path. And right, actually, you actually inspire us because you are not like starting right hiking since you are very young age, right? But you just started
Yeah.
and you are like you learn things and you're catching up. So this one right is really inspired to most of the I think most of you here. If a lot of people have been telling me that even like already I cannot hide my knees are pain, things like that, right? But actually you are such an inspiration, right? To inspire them that they actually can do it as well. All right, start from like small mountain and then slowly to go bigger, correct?
In fact, Evelyn, you're right. I mean, I always thought that you really need to be young and really fit in order to climb a mountain and things like this. Okay, it wasn't really until I, when the Adventures Village, okay, we started our weekdays hiking group. Okay, that was actually meant for people who are, who are free during the weekdays. Okay, and I start to see them coming, and they were very persistent. They will really want to keep fit and they want to maintain their health. And from our little walks in the nature parks in Singapore, some of them have actually graduated into climbing Malaysian mountains, and slowly, and they have been doing longer treks. They have been doing like places like even Taiwan mountains. It's really amazing. So never estimate yourself. Never think that you're too young, too old to climb a mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So for those who just came in, right, this is Simon from Venture Village. And also he's gonna have if you like what he's sharing, right, please also like and share this post so that more people are gonna hear what he has to say. Okay, Simon, so how many mountains have you hiked and conquered before? Have you really counted?
Well, seriously, I when you first asked me that question, I was stuck for a while. Okay, I seriously stopped counting since 2016 already. Okay, when I first climbed Mount Batu, it sparked a new interest. Okay, at that time I was thinking, no, okay, let's set a resolution. Okay, every year I will do a mountain that is higher than the one that I did before. Okay, so I started with Batu, which is 1717. Then after that, I went to Pulag, Mount Pulag in Philippines. I climbed Fuji, Mount Kinabalu, and the highest I have been to right now is Stockhanry. Then Stockhanry in India. Then I thought to myself,
Wow.
yeah, there is no end in chasing mountains, unless you have climb Mount Everest. That's probably the highest that you can go. But really, how many of us can seriously do that? It's not just when you consider climbing a mountain, it's not just the physical preparation. You need to have a lot of time, and also you need to have funding, right? And I also believe that not everyone needs to climb higher. So for AU itself, in fact we break it into smaller and achievable goals. Okay, that's why we came up with our Dream Series. Okay, Dream Series consists of G7. Okay, where you climb the seven highest peak in West Malaysia. Okay, the G12 if you include East Malaysia. We have TW100 Taiwan 百岳. Okay, where it is a progressive goal. They can climb the 100 peaks in Taiwan. We have the Great Himalayan Trail. Okay, where you track all the places in the tracks in the Himalayas. Okay, we have a pilgrimage track, and we also have our Silk Road trips.
Wow, that's very impressive. Yeah.
So it's not just about really climbing mountains. So it's like goals, achievable goals that you can actually go and achieve it. Yeah,
I guess this is I really love this because it's not like you are not just anyhow organize a hiking trips, right, for the people. You also will categorize them into G7 Himalayan trails. So for those who have specific goal, they will go for that different track program for them to go up progressively, and also with a group of people, correct, if I'm not wrong. And then a group of supportive people, and then they slowly progress their performance better and better to climb a higher mountain. So this is really, really awesome. I really love this. So for those who like it, right, please also like and comment. If you have any question, right, please ask Simon over here, right? So Simon, so what are the you mentioned like those places those you have been before, and also right, you started with Batu, and after that Pulau and Stock Country, right? Yeah, so for those audience over here, I just want to also emphasize that now you all know where to start the mountain to climb. Yeah, so every time the beginner, I will like, okay, the first mountain I'll go is Mount Cike, but they didn't know about their fitness. Yeah, so Simon, how do you what's your advice for the beginners? Like, how do they choose the mountain? Yeah, how do you plan this G7 and categorize it? Yeah, and cater to it, because let's say I'm a beginner, right? I'm not sure. I don't know whether I'm the moderate one. I don't know whether I'm the beginner one, because I do rock climbing, I climb, I run. I'm quite fit, right? But I never hiked before. So what is your view about this? What's your advice about this?
Well, in fact, we come across during the treks, okay, people has been quite fit and all stuff. They actually got they got a shock. Okay, wow, climbing mountain is so different one. Okay, so correct. So we always ask them to start progressively. Okay, probably you can start with some of our simple tracks. Okay, to at least have a gauge of where you are, where you stand right now. Okay, and after that you can join us for our weekly training at Bukit Timah. Okay, we always advise our participants to probably start with Malaysian mountains as well. There are different grades, and there are different levels. Okay, that you can actually go for it. And we don't want to talk about expedition first. Let's do day hikes. Okay, let's see Malaysia. How do you adapt to it? In fact, I find that Malaysian mountains is a very good training ground. Okay, with that kind of humidity, that kind of terrain. I always tell my participants, if you can survive Malaysia treks, G7, you can probably go for more challenging treks.
Nice. All right, I think let me have a question. How do you settle navigation when in the mountain, especially those trails? I guess what you mean is how do you remember the trails, right? Because like no access of GPS sometimes. What's your thoughts about this, Simon?
Well, I always think that we have seen cases of people trekking and they get lost, and they need to have the forestry department to come out and help them, to get out of that situation. Okay, and we always advise our participants, to get a friend, get a guide, and join us together to go as a group, not to go alone. And it's tough. It's tougher to is tough to navigate and all those things if you do not know the place well, or you just lose your way. And yeah, right. It's better to
I
join.
guess yeah, so I guess what last Simon admin is that always have a local guide also, right? Because the local people know the trail better, right? Is that what you recommend as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also follow like your local group, which is like follow the Singapore group, which is Adventure Village. They go together,
Yeah.
so they won't get conned by the local guide, right? Yeah. Okay. So
I
I
mean,
guess for some.
ultimately, they have more experience. Okay, they have been there week in, week out. Okay, and yeah. So in case of anything, just even in like contacting for help and all those things, they have the experience. They know the people, and yeah, they are in a better position as well. So for us, what we can do, there's only so much limitation that what we can do. Okay, but ultimately we are still foreigners going into a different area, going to a different land. Of course, we will always have our the leader and of course the sweeper. But no, for us, to be in a different land and all those things, we are not the locals. We do not know the terrain. We do not know the geography well better than the local guides itself.
Nice, nice. I think we have questions from Rachel over here as well. Hi Simon, is going down the mountain usually tougher than going up? And it is usually very slippery go down. Can you share some tips how to make this easier? Yeah, yes, I mean myself as well have this problem when I just started hiking, right? Yeah, going down like seems to be need some techniques. What do you have to say, Simon?
I think it's both lah. Okay, okay. Some people really have the problem of they have stronger calf muscles and all those things. They can go up. Okay, they can they got very strong muscles and they can really climb up a mountain very fast. Okay, and some of us who have weaker one probably will find it a struggle to go up. Okay, but we also come across hikers who has balancing problem. Okay, so they might find the descent more difficult for them. So we always encourage them to get a good pair of shoes and get a trekking pole to assist them. So it really depends on the individual.
Nice. Yeah, correct. And also it takes training and practices as well. That's where the Bukit Timah training, weekly hike of Bukit Timah training comes into play as well, right? Okay, so Simon, actually,
Definitely.
I have a questions about this because since we are talking about this, so right now we are in COVID-19 and we can't go to hike. Yeah, so we wonder, right, how has COVID-19 impacted you and your business, and how do you cope with it?
Hi, COVID. When will you go away? When will you go away? I think we are living in extraordinary times. Okay, I think this has not just impacted us as a business; it has impacted the whole world, the whole economy itself. Okay, unless you are working in a food delivery business or unless you are sing song, okay, no, it's already really bad news for everybody, especially those in the F&B industry, travel, hospitality, and tourism business like us. I think tourism is one of the first hit this industry. First of all, we canceled our China trips, and right now people are scared to to open up their borders. Okay, and there have been cancellations. To be very frank, we have been postponing our trips, and our last trip in AU was Madinima. That was in March. Okay, then after that, our trips are cancelled until June. So what we want to do right now is that we want to take 2 months at a time. So we will be deciding for what is happening in June and July. Then after that, we will decide on a 2 monthly basis.
I see.
But
I see.
all in all, we have starting to see good news. Okay, there are countries that are easing off restrictions. Taiwan has been climbing. They didn't enter into the lockdown, and the climbers there are climbing every week. Okay, we've seen in the news that New Zealand they say that they have won against COVID-19. Okay, in Israel, my friend, okay, they have been people are returning to the streets, and even in Tibet, they held their cherry blossom festival. It's just that no foreigners.
I see. Yeah, I guess these are all temporarily issues that's going to happen right now. It's going to be over. I believe that once this is over, right, there will be a spike in this tourism industry again. But it's just a matter of time. Yeah, we just have to hang in there a bit, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I think first of all, I also want to make use of this opportunity to thank our villagers, okay, thank our participants. They have offered their personal support. They have SMS, and I also got an accountant and auditor who offered to do my year-end submission this year for me for free. Okay, so I think we are very touched by all your support, and thanks for all the messages. We hope that we can come back and serve you when this COVID-19 is over.
Yeah, good to see that there are actually a lot of people are showing their kindness. I think we in this society we need more kindness, especially in crisis like this, and stay united. To help each other to tide over this crisis as well. Yeah. So how do you see this new normal in the industry? And I mean, how is it gonna affect the hiking experience for the hikers?
I think no doubt it has been everybody has been affected who's in the tourism industry. It's too soon to say when we can return to normalcy. Okay, I have been following the news. I'm not a expert on COVID-19, but I have been hearing some expert opinions. Okay, recently I heard that I read that and I agree with him that we will be slowly phasing in. Okay, we will not be returning to normalcy for that soon. Okay, there are vaccines to be developed. Probably take one year and 1.5 years. Okay, there will be social distancing in the airlines, in the airport. First, we travel within the region. Then we think about traveling internationally. And what I think how this will affect the travel industry, how this will affect us is that we will probably see smaller groups traveling. Gone will be the days that people will be traveling in groups of 20 or 30 or 40 people. We may be looking at smaller groups than that for the time being. Okay, you will be slowly gradually phasing in. There will be more checks in the airport. Okay, people, I think countries, okay, they will be asking for health certificates if you come in, and they want to make sure that you are COVID-19 free. And I don't know, prices may be a little bit more expensive right now because of the social distancing on the flights itself, okay, because due to the lower capacity, okay, due to the smaller groups, operators may need to charge higher to cover their costs. So probably this is something that, we may see.
Yeah, it's good to know as well. Thank you, Simon, to share with us so that when we're planning for our next hike, we know about this and we will prepare for that. Yeah, if not, we will get a shock. Oh, how come, right? It's so expensive right now. At least, we thank you that because of your sharing, we got to prepare for that to come, lah. Yeah, but I believe that sooner or later, we all human like us, right? We are adaptive creature, right? We'll be able to adapt to it very soon. Okay.
Yeah, I think that there are many lessons to be learned during this COVID-19. Our company has also learned a lot of lessons as well, and we hope that we can actually share it out and to share more in the future with you all.
Great. Looking forward for that. I guess right now, for the viewers over here, for you all, if you really like the content over here, right, please help to like and share this post because upcoming questions, right, is something that's gonna be very exciting. Let's bring the mood up a bit. All right, so we know that COVID-19 is here, but Simon actually have 5 tips, right, to teach us how do we continue hiking during this outbreak. Okay, which is the next question we're going to ask. Okay, which is the 5 tips of continue hiking during the COVID-19 outbreak. I know that Simon, right, have this stepper at home. Is that going to be the first tip?
Yeah. I think before I start with the stepper, I think I will always want to maintain, okay, which is very important to keep fit because because you do not know when we are able to hike again, right? And it's just like me telling my EBC participants, okay, you don't wait until the last week you are going and then you start training, okay? You start training 3 months before, you start training 6 months ahead, okay? So it is always important to maintain yourself at that kind of optimal physical level, not because you need to go for a trip, but you also need to stay healthy at home, right? Okay, so I believe I'll share the first tips, okay? Fitness always start at home, okay? Make use of your present equipment, okay? What you have at your house, and what you have, and you can continue to work out on it. I have a elliptical machine, okay, just behind me, okay. So I work on this every day, 30 minutes a day, okay.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just a very simple demo. Can I go to my elliptical machine right now?
Okay. So for those, right, who like to faster share this, quickly share this post so that people can get to see like Simon doing his demo on elliptical machine. All right,
Yeah.
Simon.
So I spend, I hope you can hear me. I spend 30 minutes on this every day. Okay, so this is the one that it keeps my cardio going and continues to burn and build up my leg muscles. Okay, and to spice up my training, okay, I have also a VR machine. Okay, glasses. Okay, so two things. Okay, so whenever I step on it, okay, I put it on. Okay, I will Google for some 360 videos. Okay, and I will work on it for my next 30 minutes. It brings me to anywhere in the world that I want to be.
Wow, that's very impressive. Okay, so that VR machine, right, is very interesting. Which is we actually we're going to share that later on. Let's keep our tea later. We spill the tea, okay?
Yeah,
right,
but
right.
I think Evelyn, I just want to put a disclaimer first, because not everybody is used to wearing the VR machine and all those things. Okay, if you have those kind of motion sickness, okay, and if you have children probably below 12 or 13 years old, okay, use with care, okay, just consult some advice before you use it, okay, because I don't want my the viewers to step onto a stepper machine and put on the VR and start falling and all those things will be trouble. Okay, so just take note of that. Okay,
Nice,
and
nice,
also.
nice.
Yeah, currently there are also some a lot of online workout. Okay, if on I think my Facebook feed, a lot of my friends are attending those kind of online workout and all those things. Okay, if you do not know where to start, I would suggest that viewers can probably go to Sport SG, the Facebook page, and they have a regular updates and they have a regular static exercise that they can people can actually go and go and try it out.
Nice. Thank you for sharing, Simon. It's really, really valuable advice. For those who don't have stepper at home, right, I also would like to share that you can always buy from Lazada and Shopee as well. Right now, online shopping is very, very convenient. Yeah, and
just like me, I have this roller that I bought from Decathlon. It's only $12, but this has been what has been keeping me my stomach flat and keeping my working on my core muscles as well.
Nice, that's good. I think this is a very good advice for those people who don't like to do stair climbing, which is very boring at times. Yeah, so we can stay at home. Is really doing this kind of workout instead of going out as well,
on
right?
the aircon.
Nice. Yes, thank you. Lynn was saying that's very good equipment. Nice. All right, so we have the next tips, right? Okay, so next tip, right? I think it's when Simon said share with me, right? I got very excited because he mentioned about stock take of our present hiking gears. That includes cleaning. So Simon, maybe can you like share with us what does it mean?
Well, I think it is also a good time while we are staying at home to probably go through our equipment. Okay, when was really seriously, when was the last time you clean your hiking post? When was the last time you wash your hiking shoe? A piece of mud is probably still hanging out there at the hiking pole itself and all those things. And probably you also want to go through your your hiking wardrobe. Okay, I think it's just to keep them keep the kind of equipment that you have, to close to you, that you can take a look at it, and probably at the same time you do a good stock take and cleaning up of the equipment at the same time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just want to share a bit, right? Before you share with me, I was really haven't been touching my hiking poles for some time. Thanks for the reminding. And so, yeah, I guess for the beginners here, I guess they want to know more about hiking because they don't have really a good well prepared equipped hiking gears. So maybe can you share about I think this is a good time for them to plan and prepare. How can you share about how do you pack for your first hike? Or even what is the essential things that you will bring?
Well, we have a checklist for our participants who are going to. It really depends on which location they are going to. If it's like a day hike in Malaysia, we always have our list of packing equipments, and of course, if you are going on a multi-day hikes, we also have a longer list of equipment. We have a workout with this collaboration with Decathlon. Okay, whenever we go on a trip, we will go for a briefing with them, equipment brief with them, and we also advise our customers on the kind of the equipment that they should that are needed. Okay, I think too many people overpack for their trips. Okay, some may think that we are going to overseas and should I pack this much? Should I be a little bit more kiasu? Should I be a little bit more kiasi? And if I do not bring enough, and what is going to happen to me and all those things? So I think it is really difficult to recommend a fixed list. There is no fixed list, what you can pack and all those things. It really depends on trips, and we will recommend to participants during the trip briefings and during our training hikes itself.
Nice, yeah, correct. There's no one size fit everything kind of thing, right? Because the terrains, there's a lot of variables, different heights, got different equipment. So yeah, so for those who actually want to find out more, right, when you go for your first hiking session, you can always check with Simon as well, or if you go for his trip, get his checklist so that you know what to buy, not overbuy it, and don't not prepared, underprepared as well. Yeah. So talk about hiking gears and stuff like that, right? I when I was doing my hiking, right, some of my peers often ask me this question. Maybe I just want to hear your point of view about this lah. They often ask me this. What kind of hiking boots? What brand should I buy? What type of hiking poles? Which brand is good? So how would you recommend about this if you were me?
Hiking boots or poles?
Hiking boots and hiking poles. Any brands that we would recommend?
I think it is really more to each person's preference. Okay, I always go by the Dutch that cheap, okay, may not be bad. Okay, expensive may not be good. Okay, it really depends on the individuals and how they are really comfortable with the things that is on their hand. Also, it's just like a hiking bag. Okay, that they use. Okay, people think that should I go for that XXX brand, and it doesn't really matters. It's an expensive brand or whatever. The most important thing is suits your body shapes and how well it will serve you during the trip itself. Of course, for it also depends on the kind of terrain that you are going to. Okay, if you are going on a simple day hike and all those things, shoes and all those things, simple shoes will do. If you are going for multi-day hike and all those things, you can there's always the multi-terrain shoes. Okay, I always recommend that you can go for mid-cut and all those things to protect your ankle as well. So we don't endorse any brand and all those things, but come for our hiking and equipment brief session. We will really advise you on what is the kind of things that you should look out. Okay, I think we should look out for the things that things that really serve you well during a hike rather than the brands itself.
Yeah, correct. That's That's a really a good advice as well. Is if will you also like recommend also people to when they buy their new shoes or you buy their new poles, right, to test it out with a local hike with you all before they go for a big expedition?
Oh,
What's your
definitely,
will you recommend that?
definitely. Definitely, you will be surprised that no people think that no, wow, if I want to go on a Bukit Timah hike, no, should I really bring along my trekking poles or not? 会不会很夸张 and all those things? I think that it is not being 夸张 at all because you need to know how to get get a feel of how to use a hiking pole and all those things and not being surprised when you go on the on your actual trip and no at that time you were using your trekking pole for the first time, you get acclimatized, you get used to what your gear, your equipment, as well as your shoes. There's always the breaking in, and make sure that it fits you before you go on
Agree.
the actual hike.
Agree. I once have this experience that I bought a new shoes and I went for Bukit Timah, right? Wow, it creates a lot of like like blisters to me like just before I went for a big hike. Yeah, definitely will recommend what Simon has said, right? We really have to test it out before we go for a big trip. You don't want like during the
Yeah.
big trip, right? You fumble out finding shoes and also have a lot of blisters, right? Yeah. Correct. So I guess we have the we're going for the third tips, right? When Simon actually shares something which is he's very good at, which is about preparing the travel documentation skills. Yeah, so I guess this is the right time, right? COVID-19 to build our skills, right? What do you think, Simon? Would you like to share more?
Well, when you go for a trip, right, how many times you wish that you have taken that better picture? How you wish that you come back while you have a very nice album, to show to the world that on this amazing trip that you have been to. Okay, but all you can do is just to use a handphone to take a camera and all those things. Okay, so we always want to encourage our participants, especially during this time of COVID-19. Okay, make use of this opportunity, this loud time where we cannot go anywhere, okay, to travel on improve on your travel documentation skill. It may not just be photography, it can be learning how to take very nice video like MOA. Okay, it can be journaling. Okay, write down, have a note. Okay, have a plan on what you want to, what do you want to probably start having a blog, to share about your travels, like how I got started. There are many free online courses nowadays. I think companies, educators, they also realize that people have the need to to be active, to stay at home, and there's nothing much else for them to do. So they have actually opened up free online courses. Their courses online, make use of this opportunity to grab hold of this all the skills that all the learning sessions that are available free online.
That's great. Yeah, I also need to learn like blogging skills from Simon as well. Yeah, correct. So, any free portals that you would like to share that we can learn all these skills?
I think there's a couple of photography courses. One that is offered by Nikon. And there's also the filming courses, and on our site, okay, on the AV, if we are able to, we are probably come up with some short clips, okay, on tips to help people to take better pictures, take better videos, and all those things. We will probably share it out as well. Yeah.
That's very good. I'm thinking that that's the essential skill right now because I realize also a lot of people like the young people like us, right? We go to hiking, right? We want to take like TikTok, Instagram story, Instagram post, all this kind of thing, right? Yeah, so it's good to get these skills prepared too. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so we actually moving. We actually have a fourth skills that Simons would like to share is that I think this is very important that because I really also like to hear from Simon how he planned and research for his next hike. Yeah. So how do you plan for your hiking trip, Simon?
I think during this time of COVID-19, okay, I think we should always keep ourselves excited, Okay, we are all born to be wanderlust. Okay, we want to travel, and this situation has really kept us cooped up at home. Okay, but all of us, we have the desire to go out, right? So I will always encourage. Okay, if you are listening in, okay, to continue to plan as usual. Continue to keep yourself excited. Okay, think about where you want to go after this crisis is over. Okay, plan as if that you are going on a trip. Okay, think about the place that you always wanted to visit. Okay, what you would have done if there isn't COVID-19. Okay, so you can probably keep yourself active by thinking about that trip, reading more materials. Start planning for that. What are the tracks that you can do at that area? What are the R&Rs? What are the locations that you can go during this after this after this COVID-19 is over?
Nice, that's good, that's good. I mean, that's a very, very good advice, because a lot of time, right, I guess, right, everybody, like, after COVID-19 can't wait to go out, right? So when we go out, right, we didn't plan properly, right, then it's gonna be very, very, not very nice as well, lah. Yeah, so
Yeah,
how do you,
always keep your dreams alive.
correct, always keep your dreams alive, yeah, correct. Yeah, so how, as a organizer, right, just want to hear from organizer perspective as well, how do you select the mountain for your group to hike? Is it like must have, do you have like a criteria or checklist that must have waterfall lah, must exceed how many height lah? I guess this is like a lot of people are curious about. Yeah, maybe you can share about this.
Okay, we have a total of 13 event hosts. Okay, but I always tell them that when it comes to selecting a hike, a place that you really wish to go, okay, make sure that it is a place that you are passionate about. Okay, and you don't just want to visit a place just because you want to visit it and all those things. Okay, that's why we have our goals, we have our TW100 goals, we have our pilgrimage track and all those things. Okay, so we always ask them to there's a variety of tracks though, but choose some place that you are really passionate about, the place that you have been dreaming to go. Okay, always wanted to visit. Okay, not just for the sake of organizing a trip.
Correct. Because I guess, right, if you hike a place for more than 10 times, you also feel very sian also, right? The passion, right, to go for the hike towards the mountain also is very, very important, right? I cannot imagine myself hike Mount Kinabalu for 10 times also. Yeah, correct. I will get bored as well. So, okay,
Well,
coming to this, right? Sorry?
yeah, that's why we for AV, okay, for us, okay, every year we have a theme of the year. Okay, we always
Wow.
want to bring that kind of experience, different kind of experience, different kind of focus for our participants. Our first one was in 2017. That was Live Openly. Then we have Experience the Moments. Last year we had Celebrate the Stories. And this year we are supposed to be amazing every time. That's why, yeah, but yeah, we can't be,
Come
yeah,
on,
we can't.
can be amazing. Yeah, we can be amazing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
how you all survive through this COVID and then still go for hike. This is amazing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. But I think
Okay.
it's also not just our event host who is making the trip. It's not about them. It's really about the customers. Okay, where they want to go and what they kind of want to experience. I think for me, it really depends. Also, I have been to the Camino 4 or 5 times already, and I'm still really
Wow.
excited to go back there. And yeah, I don't mind bringing more people to go there and to experience.
Yeah, I guess from what I learned from Simon is the mindset that we go for a destination, right? Yeah, so if different trips that we go, right, to the mountain, right, we bring in with a different perspective, bring different expectations. That's where we also bring a different experience, right? That's where you are excited to go Camino away, no matter how many times it is, right?
Evelyn, how come I love the country Philippines so much? Okay, I first went there when it was during my poly time. That was in 1994. Okay, I was 16 years old. I think it's 16. Oh yeah, probably correct. Okay, and that was my first overseas trip. Okay, so at that time, I can clearly remember that there was a music that they keep on playing, okay, and I love that music very much, the song very much. So I asked them, no, hey, can you teach me how to play the guitar of this tune or not, and all those things a lot. Okay, so they taught me here and there. Okay, I learned to play the song. Okay, when it came to the last day of the trip, okay, they put me in the center, they gathered me in the center, then they gathered around me. They sang this song to me because that day happens to be my birthday as well. Okay,
Wow.
so they recorded it in a cassette tape and gave it to me as a present. So that was that was a wow moment, okay, for me. Okay, I can never forget the experience. Okay, even like 20, 30 years on. Okay, so this is the kind of experience we want to bring to our customers as well. We call it the total traveling experience. Okay, that's why whenever we travel, there will always be music, there will always be dance, there will always be rich experience for our customers to be in there.
Nice. That's very, very amazing. I think what I learned from Simon yourself, right, is that you actually cared about like your customer journey. You actually put in small and different kind of little experience that can create a big changes in their total experience as well, which I really, really admire you in the part lah. So in this part, and also for the viewers up here, right, you all really, really have to try to go through this Adventure Village trip for once, because I feel that this is something that I never hear from other hiking trips before. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So I feel that even myself, I would love to, like go and try out sometimes. Yeah, because along the way, like a lot of friends, right, who are non-hiker, they were like, why you want to like suffer yourself to go and hike this very, like 3,000 meter hike, the mountain, and then suffer yourself like that. So because I guess, right, it's the experience that we get, right, is really indescribable, right? Correct.
Yeah, I think because I think life works itself more for a purpose. Okay, I'm in a way that I'm also quite glad that I did not start out being too adventurous when I was young. Okay, probably if I have hike mountains since I was 13 and since when I was in secondary school days, after my army, I would say, okay lah, sian already, I don't want to climb mountains already. Okay, I'm glad in a way that I concentrated more onto my art senses. That will probably make me more sensible, more romantically tuned, okay, to the world, about traveling, about the perspective, and I'm glad that I'm able to share it in a different kind of ways to our passengers, to our participants.
Wow, that's very nice. I also want to add on this because you reminds me of something. Yeah, so a lot of people also say that, right, when you have sometimes in life, right, we go through a lot of challenges and setbacks and problems. Yeah, so if let's say you have a lot of problems or even a lot of things in mind and setbacks, right, you go to hike a mountain, you go for hiking trips, and after you came down from a mountain, right, the problem is no longer a problem. That's when the enlightenment that comes in, right, the fulfillment that's coming. Correct.
Yeah, it does happen. It does happen.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so our last tip for the day is something that is just now that actually Simon had briefly shared about, which is the VR immersed with the VR headset, right? So I guess I just want to be very grateful that thank you to the Adventure Village team and also to Simon, right, to have a special gift for me also with this VR headset. Before that, I just want to also shout out to those people that want to who are joining us. That I hope that you like this session. And we're going to share with you, right, this very, very interesting thing, right, that came out from Simon. Simon, please, spill the tea and take over from here. Share more about like how do we use this thing.
Okay, first of all, I want to say every crisis give birth to a new opportunity. Okay, this year 2020 is supposed to be the year of amazing every time for us. Okay, but because of the COVID-19, okay, we are forced to change our plans. Okay, so instead of amazing every time, we decided to come up with a new theme of the year called Creation 20. Okay, they got
Wow.
COVID-19 ma, so we must have Creation 20 ma. Okay, so beside our core businesses of organizing a trip, okay, we are also focused on giving our participants a different kind of experience. Okay, that is called the VR experience. You can see some, if you are one of the winners of tonight's tonight's event. Okay, you can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, AU's YouTube channel. We have made 3 videos on this. Okay, it's basically a computer technology that creates a simulated interface, okay, environment. Okay, we want to place you within an experience. Okay, so instead of just viewing a screen on a mobile phone, okay, you are immersed and you are able to interact with the 3D world itself.
Yeah, correct. So Simon, we actually have the video on screen today, like to show you for the demo to our viewers over here. Do you have yours on your hand right now? Yeah, maybe we can do a quick demo. Okay, maybe do you have yours with you?
No, I don't have my.
Okay,
you want me to...
how about this? How about this? You guide me on wearing this, like I'm the customer, and we have the video on it, right? Can we have the video also? And then you maybe just share about it. So I start with wearing this, right, with my phone inside, correct?
Yep. You put your phone inside. Okay. Open up the cover.
Okay. Open up my cover.
Okay. Then you go to YouTube. You select the video first.
So this is our video.
There are a series of 360 degrees videos that you can actually find on YouTube. Okay, and of course we have 3 of them in our local hikes. We are going to start a series on traveling in China VR that's coming very soon. So make sure you subscribe to us. So, but right now the one that you see on the screen, I think is the one that I have created in Thomson Nature Park.
Yeah, we can play now. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm immersed into it, right? Yes.
Yeah. Move your head, left, right.
Okay, this one no stripe, huh? This one no stripe, right? I have to go get a stripe myself, huh?
Okay, this is a treetop walk actually. Okay, so you can actually see from very different angles. If you just look at this from once on a YouTube screen, right, you will probably just see it like this, right? But you turn to your left, you will probably see the reservoir. You're able to see the other side. You see lower what's happening down there. You will look up at the skies. Yeah. So it's like a 3D immersive. Yeah, you see, you are even touching the branches up there.
Yeah, correct. I think it's amazing. Yeah, I think this is the future, one of the future of the sports as well, correct? Like with this VR experience. But like you are right, a bit like, so for those who have motion sickness, must take care, yeah, must move slowly.
Correct.
Okay, so for those, right, who love this, right, we are very grateful, right, that Adventure Village actually have sponsored us with 10 set. Please like and share the post, and faster go and DM us in Facebook, MOA Facebook, and our staff, right, will share with you how do you redeem this. And we only have 10 sets, right? So yeah, quickly do so. Please like, share, and PM us. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing this amazing technology. Yeah, I think it's very creative, and it's gonna be like very very amazing in the future as well. Okay, so I think I also want to take this chance, right, to actually shout out a bit for Adventure Village, for more people to know what is Adventure Village about. So Simon is actually a founder from Adventure Village, which is one of the fastest growing hiking company in Singapore. Yeah, Adventure Village brings people to Malaysia, Indonesia, Taiwan, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, and all around the world. And they even have this. What they have different is that they even have this adventure passport. Yes, I also want to thank you, Simon, right, for actually giving me this thing as well. So what's happening, right, is that when you go for the trip, right, you can collect stickers from Simon. Okay, as you can see, since COVID-19, I've not been hiking. I need to go to Adventure Village to hike soon to collect my passport. All right, so this passport, right, you only can get when you go for the first hike from Simon. Okay, so they bring people, right, Adventure Village bring people, and the amazing event host, right, they bring people not just to the usual sightseeing, like the whole company, but they bring people, right, to travel to the unbeaten path, right, which is what you see on the picture, right, it's amazing. well, their photography skills is also very, very good. Yeah. For those who hiked before, right, I guarantee you this is something, right, to join their trip, right, it's going to be a very immersive and fulfilling trip as well. Okay, I also want to share also that Adventure Village have weekly hike. When this COVID-19 is over, you can also join them for their weekly sessions. You can check out their Facebook and subscribe to their YouTube and shout out and to join them as well. Correct? So Simon, did I miss out anything?
Nope. I think you have advertised us very well. Thank you so much.
No problem. Sorry, we ran out a bit of time because of we are so immersed to your sharing. We can't wait to hear a bit more. Yeah, too bad at the time tonight we have some limited time. Can't wait to go on your trip to hear more about your story. Yeah.
Yes. Please come.
Correct. So we are actually for MOA, right, we actually also working out some perks for those people who actually join us tonight. Also with Adventure Village, we will share more about it later. I mean, like in the future, a few days later. Okay. So MOA is actually giving out our COVID-19 care package also lah to our members, including like the meal plans, workout plans, and cookbook recipe that we specially craft for you, and also our virtual membership also. And we have bonus item for the hiking cheat sheet to actually prep you with the hiking tips, and also like most of the hiking tips that shared by also Simon, so that we prep you, right, to go for the trip to Adventure Village as well. And you can even access to our past speakers bonus like climbing workouts that shared by Beatrice last week, and they have more coming soon. So just scan the QR code or click on the link, okay? And also, right, we will actually you can get access to that as well. All right. So if you have any questions, right, you can put on the comment, and our staff will guide you as well. Okay. So let's look at the questions, right, that we have, right, and we have Kitty that come in and things like that. All right. So last questions that we have for Simon is that since our minister also have been saying that the new norm, I mean, like the it's not going to be normal after circuit breaker lah. So what is your one advice, right, to the existing hikers and the new hikers?
One existing advice. I think there is going to be a worldwide reboot, okay, on the way that we live, do business, and also the travel industry as well. Okay, like our minister say, okay, this is going to be a long haul battle. Okay, we must be psychologically, emotionally, economically prepared. Also, okay, we are not ready for COVID-19. I think none in the world was ready for it as well. Okay, I think there is we are rebooting, and we are entering into a new phase. Okay, I think during our grandparents' time and all those things, okay, at the kampong days, they are probably able to see the Milky Way from their kampong. Okay, then they will teach the children about the stars, able to enjoy nature and all those things. Okay, for us, for you and me, we have gone through the garden city building phase. Okay, where we beautify the city, to make our city more attractive to tourists. Okay, but in the process, we do away with our natural spaces. Okay, we claim lands to build a casino. We cut away forests for housing. We cut away forests to build infrastructures, new town, and all those things. Okay, but we are seeing how nature is taking all over again. Okay, we saw news that in Punjab you can see the Himalayas. In the Venice Canal you can see the rich eco life. You can see the fishes are coming back again. Nara deers are appearing in Japanese parks, and otters are coming out into the streets in Australia and all those things. So I just want to make use of this opportunity to to share with our participants. Okay, this is a unique opportunity for us to teach our future generations, okay, about the beauty of nature. Okay, we got this chance, okay, one chance. So let's not screw it up. Let's really educate and let our future generations enjoy the beauty of nature.
Right. Thank you so much, Simon, for your advice. I'm really grateful that we born in this era as well to experience this, so that right in future right we also can share to our children and grandchildren what we have been through. And I guess it's also very very important right for us right when we go to any hike right, we keep all the small little things that we have along the way, like even the stickers from the passport and things like that, I want to share with them, because this is not gonna go. I mean, like, this is gonna be different in the next few decades as well, right? Yeah, correct. Thank you so much, Simon, for your very very grateful valuable tips and advice today. With that, right, also that's our last questions that we have. For those right, still have questions, right, we open a little bit of time of FAQ. If you have questions, please feel free to comment and our chat board over here. If you have any questions to Simon, please shout out over here before we end off to the sessions today. Or before I shout out on the next episode, okay? It's very very rare opportunity to get Simon to be on screen with us, as you have heard, right? Simon said that usually he only share this on his tour bus and also on his campfire, right? And also right now, right, luckily we have a little bit of time, right, during this circuit breaker, right, to get him to share his wisdom and also his experience from a very seasoned experienced hiker point of view. Okay, so I guess right now people are very excited, right? Can't wait to go hiking soon, to get their notes ready, and then once this circuit breaker over, we can go hiking soon. All right, so with that, right, also hi Richard. Yeah, so with that, right, I also want to shout out for our next episode. So our next episode, right, is on next week, next Friday, 8 p.m. We actually will have a swimmer from swimming industry, how to swim without a pool. Okay, so we all know that, right, during this COVID-19, right, public pool is closed, we can't swim. But how do swimming, right, teach people to swim without a pool? And this company, right, is actually from Malaysia, right, and they have go viral in the online world. And I feel that, right, it's great that we can learn from him, like how do we really swim from at home as well. Okay, so if you all like this, like to share with us what are the topics and sports industry you like, please feel free to comment as well. Okay, so thank you, Simon, for your great insights. Really, really happy to have you to share this evening with us. Okay, so I hope to see you soon. Okay, so while me and Simon will go to the backstage, we'll leave this screen on for everybody to catch up and also leave your comments over here. So thank you, Simon.
Can I just share something to my participants?
Okay.
Well, I think that while we are right now currently on staying at home, okay, the world doesn't need to be on a standstill, okay? Time still move on, okay? Very soon we will be 6 months into the year already. So we hope that you will do something useful, go through the points that we have shared just now, learn a skill, have a good support group, never extinguish the passion to travel. Always remember, for example, how we will brief you when you are going on a trip, on a summit climb. Okay, it may be cold, it may be dark out there. Okay, you are unsure because it is dark right now. You can't see the summit, you can't see the sunrise. Okay, but what would we always tell you is to press on, to carry on, do not give up. Okay, once you are able to make it to the top, okay, a very nice view awaits you. Okay, so do not give up. Once you make it to the summit, you will never be the same again. Although right now it's cold and a little bit dark.
Yeah, correct. It's like become the beacon of light in the end of the tunnel. Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you for your great advice and your time. For the viewers out here, right, I hope you can take Simon's advices, and also I will hope to see you at the trails after COVID-19. Thank you, everybody. We'll leave this chat open a bit. Yeah, so while me and Simon will go to the backstage. Okay, bye.
Bye.